Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Becca Marino and I am a soul mentor, here to guide you back to the magic within your soul. Now today we're on day 8 of my 31-day challenge. The other day I was asked a question, why this understanding? Like, as in, why am I teaching or sharing the 3 principles? Why not another spiritual teaching? Well, that's a very curious question for me, and the biggest thing I went away to think about this. I didn't answer right away, and this is what came to me. I haven't necessarily explored all spiritual teachings, so I don't really know exactly what's out there. But I know there's the law of attraction, and I don't know if meditation comes under a spiritual teaching, but I know that the art of meditating has been around for a very long time. So those two things, as examples, the law of attraction suggests that we attract our we manifest and we attract things in our lives. So if something is happening, it's because we're manifesting it. It's where our attention is going, and that's what we're focusing on. But I got tripped up a lot with the law of attraction. If I fell over and I hurt myself, 5 years ago I sprained my foot, and I questioned it. Oh, well, I sprained my foot because I was angry or because of this, and it left me still feeling uncomfortable, and I didn't have this. There was something missing. There was still something missing. I was consistently, oh, I'm doing something wrong, and the law of attraction doesn't work for me. It may work for the rest of the world, but it doesn't work for me. And I've always been a very optimistic person, so I've always looked to the bright side, no matter how crappy things were looking in my life or how bleak things were. I would always look to the silver lining and, oh, well, that happened because of this. And, now that happened, I can have more empathy for other people. And so I've always looked to the positive side of things. That's always just been my nature. But I still felt lost with the law of attraction. Meditation, now, I've never fully practiced, and I don't even know if it comes under a spiritual teaching, so feel free to let me know if I'm wrong there. But with meditation, I don't believe it's for everyone. I don't believe meditation or law of attraction, or even this conversation of the 3 principles. It's not for everyone, in the sense that those words, the language we're using, may not resonate with everyone. And then there's a completely separate thing of religion, and that may sustain somebody and give them, the things that they need in their life to not feel empty, to feel complete, to know that they're whole and complete, and that there's something guiding them. Not everybody necessarily needs a life coach or a soul mentor in their life telling them that they're okay. And not everyone needs to meditate on a daily basis to remind themselves to breathe and let them come back to that peace and that serenity from inside them. And the same with the law of attraction. We don't need to know about it to have a good, happy, peaceful, tranquil life. It isn't. None of these things are necessities. Like, you don't need me to be your mentor to know that you're whole and complete. It isn't a human necessity. So the reason I am talking about the reason the 3 principles, that spiritual teaching resonates with me, is because it fills this missing link, this gap. I think it was Sydney Banks who wrote a book called The Missing Link, and that missing link is thought. So we've got all of these spiritual teachings that tell us that we're whole and complete, and wisdom is inside of us, and we're okay no matter what, and all these quotes that we hear, that we've heard for years and years and years, and we quote them. We put them on our social media, all these quotes, like things from the Bible as well, like this too shall pass, and I can't think of any right now, but just all these positive, motivating quotes of "you're okay no matter what." With this understanding, with this description of how the psychological system's working for everybody, whether you want to be in this conversation or not, whether you are in this conversation or not, you know, if you don't find what I'm saying interesting or you don't understand what I'm talking about, the three principles are the way we work. It's the way it's a fact. It's the way our psychological system is working. It's this filter where we have this narrative, this story, and it gets portrayed out into the world, and we have these experiences. Life isn't coming at us, life isn't attacking us, things aren't happening to us, they're happening through us. And so that's why I teach and share the three principles, because it's the only one that I've found really that has resonated with me, that's given me the language to talk about the description of how we work, a factual description. This is how we're working, and it kind of makes the law of attraction make a bit more sense, that, you know, we attract the things we have in our life, and it makes a lot more sense knowing that now, knowing that we are a thought governed society, well, not even society, humanity. As humans, we're you know, we're a spiritual being who came here for a human experience, and that experience happens via the gift of thought, you know, without. So what I'm talking about is a description. It's not a prescription of, you know, do this 5 times a day and your life will be better. I'm just telling you what's happening behind the scenes. It's like if I was a scientist and I knew a lot about gravity, and I was just sitting here talking about gravity and how it works, and, you know, the mechanisms of it, and that gravitational force, like, pulled towards Earth. And I think that's about as much as I know about gravity. Stops us from floating about the place. That is a natural law. Gravity is happening whether you believe it or not. It's a truth, it's a fact. So our psychological system is working via the gift of thought, whether you know it or not, whether you believe it or not, whether you're good, you're bad, you know, whether you're old or young, whatever's happening, whoever you are, this psychological system is in place so we can have these experiences, these ups and downs, the, you know, the exciting moments, and the drama. I know teenage me really did like the drama of, you know, just things happening. And now at nearly 30, I really am happy having a calm and peaceful life, just a happy life. And I have it. I have my happy life, because even in the moments where I lose my shit and then I get a bit upset and I have tantrums, even in those moments, I know that I am okay, that diamond inside of me is whole, is complete, it's as whole as it was when I was born, and it will remain that way even when I die, because our spiritual part of us, our soul, will never die. That stays, that just goes back into the power of the universe, that universal mind. It just falls back into that space. So yeah, I hope that answers the question, why am I sharing this understanding and not another one? And I hope there was something helpful in that, maybe an insight, maybe you heard something different, something deeper. So yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you on one of my webinar series, one of the episodes. There's quite a few dates already out. I'll put all the details to that in the description below, and my Facebook group. And yeah, stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, like the video, and comment below. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will see you somewhere soon. Lots of love. Bye.